on me. Promise that you'll never be lonely.
Hi guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you are new and welcome if you are not. Today we're going to be talking about Top Boy, the new season. I'm going to talk to you a bit about what I actually thought about it. So I've always liked Top Boy and I was absolutely looking forward to it starting and stuff like that. So I sat down really excited, I was like, wow, it's Friday at last. I've been waiting for this for like so long. And episode 1 and 2, I started to get a little bored. It was lacking to me. And I don't know, the more I watched it, because I've watched the whole thing now, there was a few things that, I just didn't like about this season. And I'm going to talk to you guys about it. So, one of the things I'm finding is I don't think the couples in Top Boy really seem like couples, like Dushane and the girl he's meant to be in a relationship with. To me, they don't seem like a couple. I don't see any connection. I don't see they don't look like they're attracted to each other. I just don't see it. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why don't you see it? I know people are going to probably try and say it's a colourist thing because, they put him with a black girl and they didn't put him with, a biracial girl like they like to, or a light-skinned girl that they like to in a lot of these series. But it's not a colour thing. I just don't think they match. As a dark-skinned lady myself, I can tell you, I do not think they actually seem like a couple. I don't think they match. I don't think she looks like the type of girl Dushane would be dating. It's not really what I see, a top drug dealer really dating. I just don't think they look like a match. I don't think, I just want to put them two together. I don't see the chemistry. I don't think, I just don't think they match. And also as well, in this season, I don't know if you guys, anyone who's seen the whole thing, but in this season, not to spoil it for you, but around the middle, it comes out that her ex was a drug dealer, and she's basically had buried the body, and then she goes to this woods and they dig out the body and she disposes of the body. It just didn't match her character. They've got the girl coming to the series. They kind of got the girl where she's kind of she doesn't even seem like she's from the estate or she's really road or anything like that. And then they've got her kid acting kind of, posh. And then you've got her now, we're meant to believe that she's, an ex of another drug dealer. And my girl's been burying bodies and hiding bodies. It just doesn't match. It just doesn't make sense. They don't seem like a couple. And I just don't like them two together. And I really think, it's nothing to do with her being a bad actress or anything like that. I just think they cast the wrong person for Dushane. It's just, it's not a match for him. I don't like that couple at all. That couple, I don't think they're a match. I like Dushane as an actor. Dushane, I think, comes across, realistic. Sully, he comes across realistic. His character comes across really realistic as well. But I don't know. I don't think them two match as a couple. And I really don't think that was good casting to me. And I think, actually, throughout the whole series, it's the people that they've cast, a lot of the cast, it's they don't seem like they're from that life, and I don't think it's coming across as realistic at all. And that's how I've been feeling really throughout the whole season. There's another couple that I want to talk about, and let me just see if I can pop her name. I cannot remember her name. Hold up. So then you've got Jack, who's played, I think, by Jasmine Jobson, right? Now, I like her character. She's part of Dushane's crew. I think she comes across, realistic. I enjoy her character. But now you've got her being a lesbian, and now she's been a lesbian with this older woman, and it's these two, are getting together. They don't match neither. What is going on? She's not because she's older than her. She's a lot older than her, actually. That does play a part in it. But they don't match. They also don't seem like they'd be dating. I just don't know what's going on here. To me, they just don't seem like they would match. I don't think they'd be dating. So she's dating this woman, Bex is who who's the woman's called on the show. I think her name's Adewale. That's how I think you say it. I probably pronounced it wrong. But them two don't match, and they also don't come across the couple. I don't really know who really wrote this. I don't know who wrote the script this season, but it's not it. It just wasn't it for me. No way. There was some good elements of the show. The show wasn't all bad. You understand? Michael Ward, I think he does a good job. I do think he does seem a little posh, but overall, he plays Jamie. I think he does a good job, and I like him as a character in it, even though I don't think he seems like he's from that life neither. But I enjoy him as a character. I enjoy the way they've made his family and stuff like that, and the bond they put with him and his brothers. That's good. But there's just some elements of it that to me are starting to come across, really not realistic. I don't know who the writer is, but it's good. I think for the next season, when we're coming in for season 3, I think they're gonna have to, work on the realness of the show a little bit. You know, obviously the original Top Boy Summer House, that was so good. Like, it never lacked anywhere. It was so good. I think like Top Boy season 1, that was quite good. This current season, in his work, there's some things about it that just coming across as not really realistic, and I weren't really vibing with it. As I said, but they have to look back at the original. Top Boy Summer House was so good, it wasn't lacking anywhere, and this particular season 2 is lacking. And what we don't want to see is Top Boy just going down and down and down until we just can't be bothered to watch it. So all the things in it that are seeming like unrealistic and are not enjoyable, they need to like just get rid of them now, and you know, fix up the show, because obviously after a while it will start to lose like viewings. And as I said, because Top Boy Summer House was so good, you know, it is going to be hard when new people have got on it for them to keep it at the same level. But I just think this particular season definitely needed some work. And also, even with the character Jamie plays, the character Jamie, I feel like, right, this was like, he had become the top boy when Dushane weren't around, right? He was on top, yeah? And the way they've got him at the moment, yeah, Dushane had a little something on him, but they have got the man like, he's almost like whipped by Dushane. He's just killed his best friend. Like, where is the gangster in him? This man was running the whole of Summer House when Dushane was not around, right? He was running it without Dushane. Sally went around. He was running the whole of Summer House. So how is the boy become so moist, as I say? Why is the boy so like under Dushane's ass to this level? What Dushane had on him was not hard to that level. Once he got out of jail, surely we should have seen him rebadding himself up, not a little like, oh yeah, eventually I'll come back on top. Like, what is this about? This is a man that wanted the money, he wanted to be on top. For him to have taken over Summer House, he had to have had a certain level of thirst, he had to have had a certain level of violence, he had to have had a certain level of things to make him be able to take over. So the way they've got him literally just laying down and basically being Dushane's lapdog is absolutely unrealistic. And a little sly thing like, yeah, one day I'll kind of come up, something stupid like that he said to the other guys, so we get the drift that he wants to come back on top. No, we need to see more aggression from him. We needed to see, you know, a bit more from him. I really think as well he would have been more plotting to actually take Dushane out, because, you know, he was at the top and he most definitely would really want his place back. And although we've seen that in the first season, it's becoming unrealistic the way his character has become so tamed by Dushane, you know, in this season 2. And I think they need to look at that as well, because that is not realistic. The ending, I'm not going to talk about the ending because I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it all. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy it? Like, do you think it's realistic? Do you think it needs some work like me? Like, you know, we all have our own opinion, but that's how I felt when I was watching it. I'm hoping season 3 comes back with a banger, a bit more realistic. Maybe they can kill off some of the cast and, you know, recast and get something a bit more realistic going on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in another one. Please subscribe so you don't miss a goddamn thing. Let's go.